What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chad Viper, and we have another video for you today. Today's topic is the future of gaming. So the first direction that I think gaming is heading in is to an online-based gaming service. Now, we have a service like this already that is offered to us from OnLive, and it's basically you stream games from their service and you can play them on any PC regardless of computer specs. This allows people with lower-end computers to enjoy the games they love, and that's the first direction that I think we're heading in. Now let's look at some hardware to see where we might be heading as gamers with things that have already come out. In 2006, we got a new console called the Nintendo Wii, and this was our first step into motion gaming. They gave us this new controller called the Wiimote that had full gyroscope and accelerometer technology built in, and they really offered us that one-to-one hand movement transferred into in-game. This was a great technology because it opened up doors for many gamers, senior citizens, young children, middle-aged gamers got a new experience on what it was to game. We know that people love this console, it sold millions of units, and it was just an enjoyable experience for all and lots of fun. Sony tried to copy this technology with their PlayStation Move and their glowing balls, orbs. There's a joke in there somewhere. But it wasn't as successful as the Nintendo Wii, and I believe it's because Nintendo got to it first. Sony has pretty much copied that technology, and we've seen some okay titles with it, but it's not enough. It's very lackluster titles on the system, even with the Sony PS4 support. Hopefully they will give us some better titles in the future, and they will upgrade their Move experience, but right now it's pretty bad and we haven't really seen much. Next thing I would like to get into is the Kinect for 360, another motion-based gaming hardware. This let us use our full bodies as the controller using their Kinect technology. It was great. I had some hand times on it when it came out. We got Dance Central, played the crap out that game. The game that came with it too was also pretty decent. Just another reason how we're moving into more motion gaming as a whole. We also have Sony copying this technology with their EyeToy, which is basically same kind of camera, but it gives us augmented reality to kind of throw us in the game world. We've seen lots of tech demos of this with the PS4, and you can see that where we're going with this motion gaming idea and straying away from the controller. The next technology that I would like to get into are VR helmets. The Oculus Rift debuted a few years ago, and this thing is freaking awesome. I got to try one at college, and it really throws you into the game. It's freaking outstanding. You get this 360 view of the world. You can look up, down, left, right behind you, and you'll always be in the world. And it can be quite shocking for some people when they try it out, as they find themselves stumbling because their brain interprets it as being real. And it's just a really good technology. Now again, we have Sony copying this technology again with their Project Morpheus, which is basically their version of their VR helmet that will debut on the Sony PS4. Hopefully Sony will be able to make us some great titles that will support this Project Morpheus, else no one's gonna buy it. It already has a $450 price tag, so it's pretty expensive hardware. I do believe that VR technology such as Oculus Rift and Project Morpheus can revive the horror genre. Over the last few years, we saw the horror game genre pretty much decline and flatline. It's pretty much dead. No one loves it anymore, and games that start out horror tend to become action games. Dead Space. Yeah, so I hope that VR games really can revive horror, because horror games with these helmets on, freaking scary because you're really in there, and it's pretty freaking awesome. The next technology I would like to talk about was debuted at E3 by Microsoft, and it is titled HoloLens. Now this is their augmented reality helmets paired with a Kinect sensor and voice recognition. It was pretty awesome. It allows them to layer the game world over your face onto any surface that you're looking at, such as a floor or table. And we saw the Minecraft tech demo at E3, and it was pretty freaking awesome tech. Just a new way to game, hands-free, another type of helmet, and it's freaking awesome. Can't wait to see what they do with this and what the price tag is going to be. The last technology I would like to talk about in terms of gaming is the Leap Motion Controller. I had some hands-on with this at school as some friends were working on a game using it, and it's another motion-based kind of controller. You get hand gesture maps, all 5 fingers, I believe, using the same technology as Kinect, which is infrared sensoring, and it's just really cool. It allows you to kind of interact with the computer world and pinch to drag and all these different gestures. And they made a game called Tilt where you move your hand to move a ball. Pretty awesome game. This is just where we're going in terms of gaming. I think we're straying away from controllers, and eventually games will be online. We'll have an online based service. We'll have some kind of VR helmet, and it'll be motion gaming. And I hope that's where we get into the future, because as you saw in my previous videos, you can check it out. I'll post a description and a link below for you guys if you want to see it. The titles that are for current gen right now just suck, and it's just because developers aren't innovating. It's just because they want that money. But with these new technologies coming out, developers are forced to innovate because they're dealing with new technologies. So new ideas are being flooded into their minds, and they can just create some new experiences for us. Another direction we're moving with gaming, well, technically the direction we've been moving all along since Nintendo transitioned to Super Nintendo 8-bit to 16-bit, is just core processing power, graphical processing power. Each cycle games get prettier, textures get more crispier, lighting gets better. So graphics always get a bump with each console cycle, and we've been moving in this direction all along since day one of consoles, which was the Atari 2600. Just more memory, more functionalities in these consoles. Consoles can do everything now. You can watch your movies, you can stream to Twitch, you can watch television, you can multitask. They just have a lot of functionality. So I just wanted to do this quick rant on where I think we're moving in future gaming, and I can't wait until we see a Sword Art Online game in real life. We can do it now. We've seen some tech demos of guys on 360 treadmills with the Oculus headset on, and the motion movement, Sony's move in their hands, just controlling the game world. And I think that's where we're headed, and I can't wait until we get there. It's a quick rant, guys, and PBR Chat Viper out.